Hail and well met friends, Andang here for another episode of the Helm's Deep expansion, going through the amazing zone that Turbine has crafted when we last left off. We were on our way to Helm's Deep to finally fight the amazing battle at Helm's Deep, and so we are getting ready to talk with Gambling the Old to find out what to do next.
We have need of you.
Andang, I had not thought to see you again. Hurry, friend, hurry! We must lock the gate at once, for our last scout says the enemy is hot on your heels. From whence did you come? Nay, never mind. It must be a story for another time. Ride, ride, ride to the Hornburg! What about you, buddy? Are you just gonna stay there? Okay, I'm gonna ride. Gimli, hopefully you'll get in time. You have short little legs though, so it might take a while. Alright, let's go ahead and go deep inside, even though they are going to be fighting at the dike first, so this doesn't really make any sense. But, yeah, we'll go ahead and go back. Why not? And I do have a crossbow now, which is interesting, to say the least. We'll see
I
how
forgot they
it works.
gave champions that with the expansion.
Yeah, and they don't ever pull back the string. So it's just basically like an unlimited ammo crossbow. It's kind of weird. I kind of wish they didn't add it, to be honest. Alright, let's go up into the tower. And of course, Atheros is joining me because we are actually going to have to go through epic battles here soon, and so I figured why not have him at the ready for when the time comes.
They are a lot more fun with other people.
Indeed, they definitely are. They definitely are a lot more fun with other people. Alright. So we shall now offer our sword to Theoden King in his hall at the Hornburg. Alright. Or at least right outside of it. You have come to offer me your sword at this late hour? Good, I am glad. We can use the might of a champion now more than ever. Are you ready for war, Andang? The likes of which you have never seen. He has no idea where I've been. For all he knows, I've seen battles twice as big as this one. Alright, let's see here. Let's of course get the might and another trait point, which is fantastic. Alright, so now if we look in our quest log here, we need to add that one back in, and the basic training one, and yeah, that's actually the only two quests we have left now. So let's see, let's talk to Gambling again, and go and complete the tutorial. Okay.
See what you mean about that cape?
Yeah, it's a weird cape. I have a love-and-hate relationship with it.
It's like kind of regal, but almost too much.
Yeah, it's kind of looks French, to be honest. It looks a lot like a French symbol on the back, and nothing against the French symbol, but it shouldn't be in LOTRO, you know? I don't want to see stuff that reminds me of the real world in that sense, in the sense of art style and cloaks, but who am I to say anything about that? Alright, so we shall make our way once again back out to the old man to talk about the basic training tutorial of Helm's Deep. There we got a fantastic shot of the Hornburg there. It's a great time of day to see the entire fortress here. It's just amazing how huge this place really is. I still can't get over it, even though I've went through it in the beta all the time. This is definitely one of my favorite places to be in all of Middle-earth that's been created so far, at least. Alright. It's a long ride over here when you've broken your leg. But no matter. Nearly there. Alright, got a deed bestowed. Survivor of the Long Night. That's a lot of chapters. Okay. Deed completed. Title awarded. Where is this leading me to? Alright, so apparently this does not know the right direction to go. To where I'm supposed to go. I forgot that I'm supposed to actually go into the war zone, I think. So I have to go do that. Thoros, do you remember where the table is to go in, or whatever it is?
It's inside Helm's Deep.
Yeah. Alright, so we get to go all the way back to where we've come. I think.
Yeah.
It's weird though that it tells me to go way far away. I guess that's where they had the tutorial hidden. Because most of the instances are actually in the landscape. They're just in a different part of the landscape. Oh yeah, that's right, by Glowwine. Now I remember. Okay, here we go. A reminder, you can press X if you want your camera to be completely ruined by the target camera lock-on mode. Which can be helpful almost never. I don't know, I've never...
Mounting combat, really, that's pretty much it.
Well, that's true. I should probably use that in mounted combat now that I think about it. It would make it a lot easier.
Oh.
Now that I've made it all the way through most of Rohan. Alright, there's gambling. I'll remind you of what Aragorn said to us before the walls of the Hornburg, but quickly. Alright. Here we go. Oh yes, I don't remember this at all, because I wasn't here, I guess.
That's the tutorial, isn't it?
Yep. Saruman's armies will soon be here, ending, but I fear that my companions do not know what to expect. An epic battle is not like the engagement we have faced to this point, and I want to ensure that our friends are ready. This valley will soon be filled with Saruman's armies. We must prepare for battle. I have fought in wars many years, Aragorn. I know what is to be done. This will be different, Gimli. This is no small engagement. Small being the key word. In the battle to come, the forces of Saruman will care little for individual heroes. They seek nothing less than the total destruction of Rohan, man, woman, and child. You say they will pay no heed, then I will make them suffer for it. I know you will, my friend, but what the actions of a single man, or elf, or dwarf? Our foes number in the thousands. Of course, my axe can reach only so many, especially when I'm so far away. This is why we must also instruct the men of Rohan how to best fight during each battle, for we cannot slay each and every orc. Commander! Yes, Aragorn? During the turmoil of battle, we cannot speak to every man individually. Indeed, we will suggest tactical approaches to commanders such as yourself. Then you will relay them to men under your command. Very good, Aragorn. Alright, let's talk with the officer. Select the commander will highlight all of the soldiers under his command. During battle, by speaking with someone awaiting orders, like a commander, you can change the tactics of a group of soldiers. Some options are available at the outset, such as healing the soldiers over time, and increasing their damage output. Other options become available by spreading points in the officer battle roll. I will convey your orders to the men under my command. We will do as you say during battle. Alright, let's talk to Legolas here. We have fought large numbers of enemies before, but never so many foes as this. There will be simply too many enemies for one hero to dispatch alone. We must use other methods against them if we are to survive. We will not fight the orcs down here unless the battle goes ill. It will go ill. We will try to lessen their numbers from afar with ranged weapons and siege equipment. Legolas speaks the truth. Every foe we slay from the distance is one less foe to face up close. we will see them marching in formation towards us. If we aim our ballistae at these formations and fire at the right moment, we will face fewer enemies up close. Every one of those marching foes will scale our walls. We should lessen their numbers if we can. But I know little about siege equipment. I can tell you about it if you like.
Very enthusiastic.
Corniest thing ever. Enemies will march in formation towards us. When a formation reaches our position, enemies will engage in close combat. We should use siege equipment to lessen their numbers first, before that happens. Anyone can build and use siege equipment. Other options become available by spending points in the engineering battle roll. Of course, we don't really know anything about points since we're in Middle-earth, but anyway, Andang, come over here. You can build such devices by interacting with their transparent outlines. Every time the progress circle fills up, the device moves closer to completion. Once a device is built, you can interact with it to aim it, load it, and fire it. Try it now, if you like. Alright, yes. Let's build a siege equipment. As interesting as that help panel is, yes, build. Get out the hammer, that's right. This is going to take forever. But the time to build does go way down when you have a friend to help you, and also when you invest further in the different trees. Alright. So
I guess I should have been helping.
yeah, you really could help here.
And you can see, yeah, it goes a lot faster now.
Yes, it does. That looks really mangled before it's built. There we go. I don't know how I changed those curved pieces of wood into something usable. Alright, let's talk to Aragorn about battle roles, yes. There are 3 different battle roles in which you can specialize, Andang. These roles are Engineer, Vanguard, and Officer. By performing well during battle, you will earn points you can spend on these roles in the promotions panel, becoming more effective at your chosen specialization. Speak with each of the representatives here to learn what each battle role has to offer. Alright. Yes, let's speak with the Engineer. If you want to excel at building, upgrading, and firing siege equipment, you should focus on the Engineer battle role. Engineers can build siege equipment and other devices more quickly. They also have more options for upgrading and repairing such devices, and can place traps, the important part, to hinder the enemy. Engineers can also disable enemy traps. I did not know there was such a thing. Alright, let's talk with Vanguards. If you want to stand toe-to-toe with enemy forces, you should focus on the Vanguard battle role. Vanguards unlock powerful attacks by earning kill streaks, defeating enemies in succession. They also receive benefits by dealing and receiving damage, and can also run faster than any other heroes. A Vanguard is happiest when engaging in close quarters combat. Alright. And the Officer. If you want to excel at issuing orders to commanders and provide useful buffs to allies, you should focus on the Officer battle role. Officers can issue more effective orders to commanders. They also have more commands at their disposal, and can make a group of soldiers focus on particular targets, or change their weapons. Officers can command soldiers to shelter from incoming catapult shells or arrows. Additionally, officers can plant banners that aid nearby engineers and vanguards. Alright, Aragorn. I would count mere survival of battle a success, given the foes arrayed before us. But the truest victory is one in which we overcome all the challenges the battle brings. As a battle ebbs and flows, we may be presented with optional side objectives. These are not necessary for victory, but completing them successfully will add to merit we earn in the battle. The measure of our victory. The more you practice at certain battle role, the more skilled you will become. Alright, thank you, Aragorn. The more efficient you are, and the better you perform during battle, the more merit you will earn. Side objectives are optional, but if you can complete them, you will earn more merit. Merit leads to greater recognition among your fellows, but also real reward as well. Rewards? The thrill of battle is a reward, all the reward I need. Well spoken, my friend. Alright. What say you, Andang? Is there anything else you would like to ask? Well, Gimli has a quest ring. It is very complicated, but I believe I understand what Aragorn has said to us. We will do well, Andang. I am certain of it. Alright. I believe I know enough for now, Andang. I hope you feel the same. The land will not give in to Saruman's designs without a fight. Alright. Well, I think that is the end of the tutorial. Let's go ahead and talk to Gambling real quick and see what is next. Aragorn gave us all advice pertaining to epic battles, Andang. Do you remember? Speak to me to learn about them. So that's the same thing, isn't it? So you can always get the tutorial from Gambling. Fantastic. Alright, well thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Helm's Deep. When we return, we will make our way to the first epic battle. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you again real soon for another episode.
PVMP and Dang. Subscribe.